now you go.
Oh yes, I can definitely do that.
Campbell, it's bad enough I have to listen to your playing. I really am not interested in hearing your excuses as well.
I'm not sure.
You have this position here and you have this position here, okay? So from here, do this with me. From here, ring finger doesn't move. It stays in position. Yes, it guides you down, okay? The pointer finger, what does the pointer finger do? It goes
It's
from
going up.
these three strings, G, B, and high E, up to playing only the A string, yes. The middle finger goes from a position of just floating over the strings to playing the third fret of the high E string. Yeah, so show me that transition.
Oh, why did I
No
do
pinky.
that? It feels left out.
There you go, that's right. The pinky's not left out because remember we have,
Oh, that's part of it. Oh, it gets.
yeah, and that's one that I always really like using. There's all kinds of major 7 voicings that we've talked about. This one I like because it's nice and thick, and it's good for if you wanted to do like where you're walking that bass line around, just walking that dog. Yeah, and so in A you can use that open A string. But if you're in G, for instance, then the open A string becomes something totally different. Only 2 strokes on E minor, okay?
Yeah.
We are talking about medleys and mashups. By a show of hands, who knows what that means? Some? Almost everyone? Okay. Who wants to enlighten the rest of us?
Oh, well, no. I can only show an example.
A room full of self-righteous musicians and only one person wants to be the center of attention. Yes. Miss, I don't know your name.
Kaylee.
Kaylee? Okay, tell us what we're talking about here. Medleys and mashups.
A medley is like one song and then it leads into another song. And then mashups more like it's all mixed together and like layered upon each other.
That's exactly right. And I'm glad that you mentioned the distinction because that's sort of what we're going to start off by talking about. All right, let's work on keeping your fingers a little bit closer to the strings when you're not playing them, okay? So you see how it's kind of, they're just like almost gently walking across the fretboard.
So I'm not like...
Yeah, you don't want to be all the way out here because that's not doing anything for you. All it does is it creates more distance that your finger needs to travel to get to where it's going.